Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Beat produced by DJ Payne. We about to turn it up today. Let's go. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel.
Boy Drizzy Drake, and you are now rocking with Payne.
And if you like it, hit that like button. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video, I want you to press the like button, press the subscribe button, and the notifications button at the end of the video. But first, watch the entire video. Okay, today we're going to be talking about what men can learn from Big Ed, which today is going to be the biggest simp in the world. Now, Ed is a guy who did the 90-Day Fiancé online, where it was a mail order bride and him and the girl got together and they were engaged for 90 days. From the show that I looked at, they were living out of a hotel trying to work it out. All right, now, this was good entertainment to people, all right? Because it actually shows you the life of the average man that's desperate for a woman. But it also shows you that even if you're going to another country and you get a woman from another country, that does not mean that she's going to like you and she's going to worship you. A lot of men are under this concept that if they go get a foreign woman, life's going to be better than a Western woman. It is, but in most cases, you have to move to that country, all right? You bring them back over here, it's a different ball game, right? So today we're going to be talking about what men can actually learn from Big Ed from 90-Day Fiancé. Let's get started. First, this is what a lot of you guys look like to women. Not physically, because Big Ed didn't have a neck and, you know, his body was completely off. What I mean is psychologically, this is what a lot of you guys look like to women. You guys look desperate and you look needy, all right? If you look, he did a lot of apologizing. He showed a lot of weakness, and a weaker woman took advantage of it. Now, this was a woman from the Filipinos who didn't have anything. She came from a poor neighborhood. She had a poor background. So everything to her was a come up. Typically, these type of women are always looking for a husband that can enhance their life. So in a way, he had it working in his favor because he went the mail order bride. He wanted a woman, she wanted a man. You see a lot of this in relationships. But once he started showing how needy he was, she lost respect for him. All right? And this is what a lot of you guys do. You try to be the perfect nice guy and the woman loses respect for you. Now you were able to see it on TV. Next, you can't buy love. All right? Big Ed showing you. It don't matter what you look like. It don't matter what you do in life. No matter how much money you spend, you can never buy love. It boils down to your attitude. It boils down to how you treat her. Men judge women physically. Women judge men based off behavior. If you're doing the same behavior as all the suckers that have came into her life, she's gonna treat you like a sucker. This is why red-pilled men stand out. It's because they do not do the same thing as 98% of other men. Next, looks are not everything. Looks are not everything. Now, one thing about Big Ed had in his favor, he got her attention. She didn't like him physically, but she was willing to go along with things. What made it worse is his attitude, all right? His attitude, how he acted, how he reacted to things is what made him look even worse. See, when you're dealing with a woman and you understand her habitats, which is what I made a video about, is understanding a woman's habitat, understanding the environment that she came from that she can control. Okay, the environment that this girl came from was a poor environment, which means that she has a harsh life. When people have a harsh life, they have a tougher structure about them because they're always in survival mode. So when you have people that are coming from poverty conditions, they're going to change once they get in a comfortable condition. And that's what Ed experienced. He experienced her at a vulnerable state, but just bringing her to the U.S., just bringing her and putting her in a position to have more money than what she had an ego really, really fast. because he gave her too much power at once. Next, you're going to learn that desperation is going to lead you to embarrassment. Period. The more desperate you are, the more you're going to be blinded by the sarcasm of someone else's mind. All right? What I mean is, somebody's going to see the weakness in you, and the more nicer you are to them, the more they're going to play along with what you want them to react to. But then at the end, they're going to be plotting to make fun of you. You see a lot of that with women with boyfriends, women with husbands. They like to get in the public eye and they like to get around family and friends and tell jokes on them because they lost respect for them based off of desperation. The more desperate you are for a woman, the more she's gonna humiliate you in front of everyone else. And you'll see this in relationships where wives are constantly cracking jokes on the husband when they get around family and friends. They're constantly trying to find a way to embarrass their spouse in front of people. Next, compliments are going to get you nothing but used. In the show, every time that he spent a lot of time giving her compliments, she always looked at him like, all right, could you please stop giving the compliments now? I'm tired of you telling me I'm beautiful. I'm not feeling beautiful. I'm tired of you trying to be extra nice. I'm not trying to be extra nice. All right, this is what guys need to understand about women. Women want you to treat them how they feel at that moment. So if she feels ugly, a woman wants you to tell her, you're looking ugly. If she feels fat in a dress, a woman wants you to tell her she looks fat in a dress. When women are constantly going through mood swings, as a red pill, you'll learn to treat her mood swings a certain way. So when she's feeling good, you'll learn to treat her good. When she's feeling bad, you'll learn to treat her bad. That's how women are. However they're feeling at that moment is how you want to treat them. Like for instance, let's say you're going to do something and your woman lashes out. All right, the best thing for you to do, lash out right back at her. If she says, all right, go over there and do that such and such, then you look at her and say, no, I'm not doing it. See, the more you adjust to her personality and treat her how she's feeling at the moment, is the more respect that a woman is going to have for you. The moral of the story is, you can't buy love. Love is dating. And women nowadays prefer to be disrespected than they do love. Women prefer to have a man that doesn't care about them versus ones that want to give him the world. This is what a lot of guys still have to learn. But a lot of you guys who've been red pill for a long time, we're here. The problem is we're being outnumbered by beta males at an alarming rate. So it kind of, it's like red pills catching up. But to see how deep and dark and delusional that most of these beta males are nowadays is just embarrassing for mankind. And these are the things that men can learn from Big Ed from 90 Day Fiance. Go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notifications button. This is Anthony Spade. Hasta la vista. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Beat produced by DJ Payne. We about to turn it up today. Let's go. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel.
Boy, Drizzy Drake, and you are now rocking with Payne.
And if you like it, hit that like button. Donate to the channel so we can buy this beat. Anthony Spade channel. Your source for the best red pill content on the internet. Strap in, turn this up. Let's go. The world's trying to make everybody be the same. Look alike, talk alike, and have the same brain. That's why every rapper wearing the same damn chain. That's why every girl got the same campaign. But got to be a woman, they've been trained to be a main. And that's the reason why the whole world is just a game. Cause these women getting paid from certified lanes, and they got the nerve to tell me I am not a main. I do what I want, they just do what they can. I smoke a couple J's, even got my own strain. I seen a lot of pain, a lot of stress on the brain, but I ain't never did drugs, never snorted cocaine. I'm a vegan, so weight is hard for me to gain. I'm still in the gym, lifting weights, trying to train. You never see a chain, cause I keep it plain Jane. I done been to strip clubs, but they ain't never made it rain. The last girl that tried to marry me is in a sling. I got a couple women, but I ain't got a main dame. That's it. Lucky my dog ran into the studio while I was about to set it on fire. If you want me over this beat, donate to the channel so we can go ahead and get the album prepared.